Welcome back, guys. As always, you're alive and blessed. In this session, guys, we're going to talk about smart money concept again, but this time how to trade it on the bear market. The previous video I made was how do we trade smart money concept on a bull market. So this is now how we identify it on a bear market. I'm going to teach you guys how, like I said, on all of my videos, we don't care which direction it go, up or down, we profit regardless. That's what we do as a trader. Scalper, intraday trader, swing trader, vice versa, guys. The same situation here. A trend on the higher time frame, which will be the 4-hour time frame, because you always want to go on the 4-hour time frame to analyze and understand. That's why it's called smart money concept, guys. So you guys will be smart about it. I just made that shit up just now for you guys, but it's crap about it. But anyway, it's smart money concept, guys. So you understand the overall flow of the market. So you guys see, like I said before, a trend on a higher time frame will lead to a run on the smaller time frame. So guys, this is not for swing traders. Well, my fault. This is for swing traders and who want to hold a contract for like a weekend, because each candlestick here represent a what 4-hour time frame, since we're on the 4-hour chart. So guys, the simple, once you guys understand the overall flow of the market from the smart money, after you understand the 4-hour time frame, you always want to draw up. The only two key components you need to draw up is your demand zone, your extreme demand zone, your supply zone, and your extreme supply zone. And also, guys, look for a order block, right? The order block also play a very important key when it comes to supply and demand. Why is that? Because in the previous video, you guys see how price never came back down to the demand zone. Vice versa here, price never came back up to the supply and demand zone. So even though you guys want to trade supply and demand zone, make sure if any other strategy you trade with supply and demand, please, even if you trade indicators, fine, implement and look for your order block. Yeah, I spelled this wrong. That's why I had to pause for a second. I had to see what that word was for a second. Oh, all right, there we go. So guys, you guys want to always look for your order block. So even though this price here, right, usually, as you always see all of my videos, the price normally top down. Let's move it for a second. You guys see the price here would always come back in the supply zone before going down. But like I said, the market could do whatever, because why? It respected the order block here, right? So that's why I have this here for you guys to see. Look for your order block every time you're trading smart money concept or just supply and demand, because even though price don't respect the supply zone here, right, even though price don't respect the supply zone and the demand zone on the bottom here, right, it's going to always respect the order block. So how do you guys trade it? Even though the breakout structure happened here, right, wait for the pullback, because I always tell you guys the pullback is the key, right? So let's say, for example, right, how price never touched the supply and demand zone, right? How price didn't touch the supply zone here. What happened? The pullback still, guys. No matter what happened, as long as the pullback don't break the previous high, or the pullback don't break the previous low. You guys see in this situation now here, how price came back down here. We had a market shift here, right? And what happened? Since price break this right here, this would be our next demand zone here, right? So we also could have put a demand zone here, right? And you guys see how price disrespected this demand zone. What happened? It made a pullback and it came to the extreme demand zone here, right? And what price did? Price eventually went back up to come back down. So pretty much how do you guys trade this? It's the same technique, guys. First rule, wait for the pullback. Second rule, take profit. Don't be too greedy, because the pullback is going to happen. Do not be in the pullback. I would exit before the pullback happen. As long as price stop into the supply zone and demand zone, right, take the profit, because the pullback will come, and you don't want to give back to the market your pullback, because who knows, maybe that pullback be the liquidity pullback and then wipe off your entire profit. So on the 4-hour time frame, this is set and forget, because like I said, this is like a 4-day days trading. So I don't even do this. I just have the long investment, but that's a whole. I'm gonna talk to you guys how to properly invest later on. So here we have in the 15-minute time frame now for you intraday trader or you swing traders, but I personally do, like I said, a 1-minute time frame. But anyway, Vice versa here, guys. The breakout structure you guys see here, like I said, a trend, higher time frame lead to a run on a smaller time frame. Vice versa, guys. The pullback. So how many trades you got here? Do not take the first one, right? Wait for the pullback, because if you take this one here, price could have come right here and boom, whop you with a trade, right? So the pullback lets you guys know, guys, there's no rush to lose money. There's no rush to make money. Patience is the key, right? At least you rather be patient and don't trade and save your capital than rush to trade and take the wrong trade and lose your capital. And next thing you know, your other capital, you can't even trade no more. All you can do is just watch, right? You don't want to watch. You don't want to be on the bench. You want to be in the game, right? So you guys could also take the trade here on the pullback. Pullback happened here. Pullback out, guys. It's the same thing. On the same previous video, I did the same thing, right? I'm doing here, but on opposite direction. See, you can trade every pullback, and now you guys see here now the pullback. See, every pullback didn't break the previous high until this pullback here came and break it. So what that lets us know is a market shift. It let us know that this bear market is finished and the bullish is about to come to play. So how this chart will play out hypothetically and normally, how this would play out, since price, we had a market shift, price would, and see, as long as this low didn't break it, so how price would play out, it would continue going up now, coming back down, going back up, going back down, going back up, and eventually top up this supply zone. Either it's going to stop here or it's going to break it. And just like that, guys, just like that, we can't even complain. With that being said, hope this video find you guys helpful, impactful. Always just rewatch the video, program it in your brain, understand this first, guys. As long as, guys, I know you probably get sick and tired of watching these chart videos and find this a liability, but program this in your brain. As long as you program this in your brain, eventually all of this right here, it will make sense. Because if you understand, as long as you master these first, guys, you master these lines, because whatever happened here is the same situation is gonna happen here, guys, right? So let it all make sense, guys. Don't rush to become a trader. Don't force it. Don't rush to be profitable. Don't force it. Things take time in the stock market, guys. Time. This is your life. A year or 2 or 3 years, you just got to start, guys. With that being said, guys, keep trading. As always, stay blessed and mind your business.